Hello everyone, how's it going? It's your favorite FGC VTuber here. Oh, I don't know if I really am. Anyways, so I've been wanting to do this idea since forever. Someone beat me to it, which is nice. I plan on doing more fun things like this, following up the release to Street Fighter 6. But yeah, what better way to start than with a canonical tier list? Now, fun fact for those of you who do or don't know, I personally think every single fighting game ever made should have their characters be like this. It makes the most sense. Basically, for anyone who played Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, you know, looking forward to 4, it just makes sense, you know, balance your characters, like. And the thing is, if you notice on a lot of tier lists, the characters tend to more or less be that, especially like old arcade games, but that's a whole different discussion I want to talk about. Right now, let's talk about the characters. Let's start from the bottom, right? Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Looking at... Wait, can I zoom? Is that right to zoom? Hello. Oh, there is. Holy crap, I've been on Twitter for days, and I didn't know you could do this. Alright, first up. Average, but weak. Next to everyone else. We got... Obviously, the two most well-known is definitely, like, Dan and Birdie. I'm surprised they put Dan up over even Birdie. But if you guys have been keeping up with the Udon comics, Dan, you know, has been getting his ass beat so consistently, he somehow has actually gotten better. So he used to be below the average thug. You know, like, this man got jumped by, like, 4 people and got clapped. By the end of Street Fighter 3, homie was actually able to take down Shadowloo dudes. Birdie, bro, got clapped by some random fucking Cammy doll, so... Shows you how good he is. And these other ones are basically background characters. Who knows? Who cares? You know, whatever. So they're nothing. Retsu, I'm surprised. No, Retsu should be a bit higher because Retsu's like a monk. So I think that's a bit... You know, I know my lore, damn it. Retsu should at least be above Birdie. Abel? So they have and Misk. Now, absolutely, I agree. Definitely are what I like to call the Jamie. You know what? I'm probably right. So these are what I like to call the kids. All the kids canonically should be here. Like almost any and all of the kids for sure, right? And we have Makoto Kid, Karen Kid. Mika is a professional wrestler, actually. She should be a bit above higher, I think. They're mad underplaying her. Manon, I think she basically just does fighting just for fun. Like, it's just a side hustle. She is primarily a model, so fair enough. Yun and Yang probably should be at the top. And even Jamie. Dudley? I don't know. He's a boxer. Balrog, too. I don't know. Elena, okay, fair enough. Rufus, no, Rufus, isn't he a luchador? So he's kind of high level. And then Abel, that was surprising. Like, that dude has a bit of, I'll get into why I think Abel's a bit higher. So this one I don't think is 100, but we'll see what everybody else is. Like, weapon users, Poison, Maki, Rolento, and that actually does make a huge difference. Like, having a weapon's like, whoa. Oh, wait, this is interesting, because now we're categorizing them different, right? Like, okay, this isn't even saying that they're bad, right? Like, you have weapon users, so this is not exactly how I was thinking, but this is interesting, right? Then we have ninjas and assassins. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that one. So it's not like a full strength tier list then. Oh, this is interesting. Big people who can crush people. No shit. Energy or elemental projectors. Isn't it? Mabuki goes into the ninja category because these two do that. So that's a bit. He's slacking. He's slacking. Cody, not really. He just punches the fucking wind. Again, he's slacking a bit. I'm surprised this guy is slacking. He's kind of slacking on this. I'm not gonna cap. Like, these two, they may not be, like, they at least go above as a professional fighter, right? Like, let's see. I mean, they're whatever. This is, like, whatever. It's such a big nothing burger, for being honest. But yeah, these motherfuckers don't, like, if you go to Abigail, dude, no, they're scary. Hakan, E Honda, big boys, even Marissa, who knows what's up with Marissa. T-Hawk is probably, low-key, T-Hawk might be the weakest in this entire cast next to Marissa. Then Alex is, apparently supposed to be good enough that Gil thinks he's worthy. DJ Justro, yeah. Does Fei Long have energy? Luke, obviously, Luke. She's a kid. Kids, remember, all the kids go down here. It's just actual fact, bro. On top of that, also, if you're a girl, lower. Like, if we're talking canonically, I mean, that's it. You don't really gotta say anything much, except for some exceptions. We'll get into those. Yeah, Laura belongs here, 100%. Laura. Sakura, she's like at the bottom. She's like still like she basically gave up trying to be like she does fighting for fun. She's not like for realsies. Or I don't know how if this is like in order, but if it was, oh man, that's mad weak. She doesn't really do fighting, so this is a weird list. I'm not gonna lie. This is nowhere near what I thought. I guess I'll make my own version. Fucking emo edgelord Remy. So yeah, I'll make my own version because this is a bit misleading, right? Scientifically enhanced. Oh yeah, yep. Psycho power / bison adjacent. See, because I was thinking this is like, it says, what's this dude said? Game Canon power level. And then it's like, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. I guess they're just like, okay, if they only do this, weapon users and assassins are higher than people who just break shit. I guess by the logic of this, fair enough. But in reality, like, some of these people are higher. Like these two, bro, they go past these motherfuckers. You know, because they're at their level. They just, because of skill, right? Even Dudley. Like, these two will get clapped by, like, Dudley, Abel, and El Fuerte. You know, so it's weird. It's not 1,000, but whatever. We'll go with it, right? Seth isn't even enhanced. He just made. Like, oh, technically, didn't they use humans for these experiments, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, Jury's peak. Jury's peak of that. The thing is, these are weaker. Like, Violent Ken is the strongest one out of this group, right? Then on par with Ryu, absolutely. They're rivals. Like, I think this is pretty good. But I think it gives you... Like, I will say at least as much Mitchum where you want. I think once you get here, everything starts to make a fuck ton more sense, right? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, this makes sense, right? But, dude, Rose is trash. I'm gonna sit on this, dude. Rose is garbage, bro. She's one of the weakest characters in Street Fighter history. She doesn't do anything. She just makes things worse. Rose is so bad, bro. Like, I'm to the point, like, I'd be okay if they retcon Rose, bro. She's so bad. I don't know why. I just can't stand her character, dude. She's annoying to fight, and she serves no purpose in the story, dude. She's the most useless, pointless bitch. Heck, because of her, dumbass Bison came back again. Useless hoe. Anyways, yeah, no, these two, like, this is where it's like, all right, yeah, no, these two can clap, like, yeah, the majority of this clap. Heck, the closest would be Vega. Vega, actually, I think it was in the animated movie, had, like, Ken bleeding, but Ken had enough of that shit, hit him with that Shoryu, because he was on that cheap bullshit. Arguably, some that are closer is definitely, like, Alex. Alex would be right there. Same with Luke. Luke and Alex. And Nash, wherever Nash is. Those three would be right up here. I'd say close to being on par with them. Obviously, because these two were American champions, and then Ken took that title, and then, of course, Alex, like I said, Gil sees something in him, of course he's going to be up there. Outside of everybody else, I don't see anyone else in here getting to... Oh, Cody! Actually, Cody would also be up there. Cody is canonically really fucking strong. Like, that motherfucker does not play. And the only person that would also be in that same bar would have to be Jury. Because when I seen Cammy, like, because believe it or not, like, I seen this, I thought, wait, Cammy's not stronger than Jury. Neither is DiCaprio. Like, Jury, canonically, like, again, because he's enhanced, she's got some weird shit that rivals almost Soka Power, but it's not fully there. Like, yo, she clapped Guile, Chun-Li, and Cammy back to back. That's a huge, that's a big... The only person I can see doing that is Cody in here, honestly. Maybe definitely Nash, Luke. Like, these two I can see, like, okay. Biggest reason is because she did it purely because of skill. Like, it was her just straight up, like, she taunted them. Like, she got in their fucking head. Like, she basically was, she like, read the fuck out of them, made them impatient, and then took advantage of that. She finessed them out of pure brains. Like, her brains was above all three of these characters, right? Cody, he can easily do that. No problem. That's why I can see him doing it. Nash, he's pretty smart. He's pretty smart. He'd be very tactical about it. Like, he could do it, but he wouldn't have an easiest time as Jury, because Jury used taunting to get to them. Whereas Luke and Alex, I feel, aren't as skilled or as patient as Nash. Like, Alex, out of pure brute force, definitely could see him taking out Guile. And then Cammy tries to do something, he could get away. He's like, oh, you're slim, or whatever. There's nothing she could do because he's a big boy, right? She'd have to go for the neck, but he's a grappler, so good luck doing that. Then Chun-Li would be like, okay, cool, he would probably stop at Chun-Li. Like, he'd be fine, he wouldn't get fucked up, but he's like, okay, you know, I ain't trying to run with cops, right? That's how I would see that fight going. It would end with Chun, and it'd stalemate. Luke, like, see, they already know each other fighting style, so it's like, I don't know. Maybe more or less the same situation, but nowhere near at the same point as Alex, if I would say. Now, obviously, Guile could get clapped because he'd get outzoned by Luke. Cammy tries something, he's obviously just as fast. Chun-Li, yeah, see, maybe Luke would have a better chance, but whatever. That's a hypothetical fight that will probably never happen, right? But see, like, I get into my lore. And then the ones right up here, right? Psycho Power, obviously JP's gonna be the final boss, so he's gonna be OP. I mean, Bison enough that, dude, like, half the cast in this fucking game has beef with Bison. And further proof is, bro, if Bison's, you know, lackey, Jury, can clap Cammy, Jury, or no, can clap Cammy, Guile, and Chun-Li, of course it's gonna be up here. Because, dude, even Jury, you guys know, she's been trying to kill Bison because he murdered her parents, right? And she, for as strong as she is, even with her powered up bullshit eye, she's like, yeah, I can't beat Bison. Like, Jury's biggest strength is she's fucking smart. She is not a dumbass. You know, she is extremely clever, bro. She is a manipulator like a motherfucker. And the funny thing is, like, and by her power level, she's basically on the same level as Abel. Like, they're very similar in power level, believe it or not. The only difference is that her actual, like, she has a better control of her, you know, let's say, whatever it is, that hell that she has in her eye, and same with him. Whereas he's physically stronger. They're more or less the same, right? Like, they're above everyone else. But again, biggest Jury's, like, outside of, like, she's obviously, like, the strongest female. Like, the next to DiCaprio. And then probably Cammy. Like, she has the most, like... Not physically. I think physically probably might be Chun-Li and C. Viper. But in terms of, like, power psycho bullshit, yeah, she's up there. She's one of the strongest. Like, very few girls compete with her. Like, if we say we look at this list, yeah, she'd be right at the end next to Cody, all these other guys. Because, like, You have to be on your shit, you know? Like, you have to be on your shit if you want to take Jiri. You have to be a well martial artist, well trained, even as like a guy. Like, and even then, okay, let's say you're pretty good. Well, you better hope to God she doesn't get under your skin, and she's really good at doing that. And it's something Bruce Lee says, you know, don't let your anger control you. And that's her biggest strength. And she's also not, like I said, she's not an idiot. She's not going to pick a fight she knows she doesn't win. That's the biggest reason she's a really good fighter. Okay, we're just hyping up Juri now for no reason. But no, I mean, seriously, it's not understanding, like, if you have to say, if I had to pick, oh, who's canonically the strongest female in Street Fighter, it's Juri. It's not even a contest. Like, she has the canonical ending for killing Seth off. Girl don't play, bro. Girl don't play, man. That's why I really like her. I love her character. Like in a one-on-one fight, I don't think any other female character is going to beat Chun-Li. And it's like people saying a fair fight, probably sure, but the thing is she doesn't fight fair. It's a real fight. But anyways, so we got established, but yeah, she's not on this level. She's not on, no, not even. You could be as cheap as you want. Like Vega, he was cheap against Ken. Ken said, nah, I had enough of your shit. Sure you can, and he's like, fuck. Neither was the guy. That shit's not happening, right? This is when it's like, no, you fight with honor, and there's nothing you can do. Cody's up there, actually. Like, I'd say Cody, yeah, because he's like, everyone knows, I've said this, I've talked to many people. He's like Juri, he plays dirty. He doesn't have to, but even if he doesn't, dude, the guy, like, bro, the dude punches so fucking hard and fast that the wind's like, I shall do what you say, sir. Like, the man's not even trained. Goken wanted to personally train him. Imagine if he was fucking trained, dude. So he's at least up here right by, right? And of course, these two, like I said, I already established them. This one's like, who knows, but I think this is a fair place to put them. You know, Q, G, and Nakali. I would say Nakali definitely over Q, because Q's not, like, trained or anything. He's just fucking a tank. Nakali's just, you know, he's an Aztec warrior, so he's obviously trained. Heck, if anything, he might be over G. Again, I mean, I see the list is weird, but Colleen would be more around, at least by where Cammy's at, for sure, because she's not trained either. The only thing she has is Gil. Gil has blessed her with the ice, like here. Oh, no, she knows Krav Maga, doesn't she? So she actually, no, she's, I'd say maybe she's like around Cammy, if not above her. Purely because of her ice. But I can see Cammy taking her out. And of course, yeah, no, Urien does not play, dude. Like, I could see Ken and Sagat beating Urien purely because they have more skill than he does. It is what it is. Like, they fight for fun, and it's not the same as someone that's just being a dick. But as far as the human body goes, that isn't these crazy fuckers, Urien's peak. Urien's actually peak. Like, dude can make his skin basically, like, what is it, bronze or some bullshit? And lunge his whole body at you. It's like, damn, bro. I mean, dude, that's how he almost killed his brother when he was getting the title of, like, what was it, president, I believe, right? And then that's when Gil got his powers. Yeah, see, I know the lore. And then, of course, I mean, all right. Now we're getting to the real juicy part. Satsui no Hado. Like, I mean, bro. I think it's a good order to put it. Evil Ryu is definitely better than Kage, and Akuma is... I want to say Evil Ryu is above Akuma. I'm sorry. He has just more utility, I think, just by that alone. But if we're talking, like, lit Akuma, then okay, sure. Sure. Gen, equal or greater than Akuma? Gen, maybe, because he is old. Like, he was being on par with Akuma, but, like, at the same time, it's like, Akuma's trained so much to the point that he doesn't have age slow him down. Same with Oro. Right? So this is fair. And even we're talking about, at this point, for pointing Ryu, this is like peak Ryu, right? This is Ryu when he was at the start, let's say SF2. This is Ryu now in Street Fighter 6 and Third Strike. The man's ascended, right? You know? I'd say Gil is literally like right here. Like right there. Like maybe a bit lower. If you guys, I'm not gonna ruin anything in the comics. No more spoilers past this point. Because I haven't even finished Street Fighter 3. And then strongest destructive force, Canon. Yup, nope, it's Shin Akuma, bro. Come on, man. This man's like the final boss in random Capcom vs SNK games, right? I mean, I don't gotta say shit about Oro. Like, Oro's even stated if Akuma and him fought, you know, they would actually both die. Like, they're an equal fair match. Like, bro, I agree. The amount of times that Goken and Akuma have gone back and forth, come on now. Ryu has obviously lost more to Akuma, but he's gotten better every single time. And now I'd argue that he could definitely go one-on-one with Akuma. Like, no problem. He's got the power of nothingness. He's probably even or yeah, I could say he could go up against Shin Akuma, for sure. Then this one's Destructive Force Apparently, yeah, same. Like, these two aren't canon, sadly. Well, depends if you read the comics, then it is, in my opinion. I say they're canon. And yeah, that's like... No, Oni's a monster. We're not even saying... I mean, the thing is, like, when you play him in the game for SF4, he's ass, right? That's something that I did not like. Is like, he's good. Like, he is not bad, a bad character. But he should be, like, so top tier, he should be banned from tournaments. I'm a huge fan of that shit. That's why I fucking love Gil. And why in SF5, they did him dirty. My brother really wanted to play SF5, but then when he heard that Gil wasn't, like, broken top tier, he's like, oh, fuck it then. So let that sink in, Capcom. Please have broken characters. Like, don't be afraid to do that. You just scared away another good, probably $60 someone was going to spend on Street Fighter. Well, not really, because my brother, he was just going to play my copy, but that's aside the point. Granted, I like what they did with him in 5. I'll give him that. Now, finally, we get to... This is canon, yeah. Ingrid, I love Ingrid. I just want to set that... I don't know why people hate this character. I think she's fucking amazing. Just look at her. Design is so good. And I didn't even know because I met her in Capcom Fighter, whatever it is. Yeah, no, she's literally like the god of Capcom. That's so weird, but I fucking love it. And I please, can we get Ingrid as like a character in the game or something? Like, I love Ingrid. Like, she's like, I don't like, nah, bro. She's cool. I just like Ingrid. I just really, really like her. She isn't even like that good of a character in Alpha or in Capcom, whatever. She's just okay. But like, I just like her design. Like, she's so cool, and she's there like, oh, I'm here to fuck around, see what's going on and shit. You know, and remember, she's the god of Capcom. The god of Capcom. There's only one person that could probably rival her, and that's fucking Asura's Wrath. So it's weird. Who knows? There might be a bigger plot where she's setting up the events to literally every Capcom game, which would be fucking hilarious. And she's probably the one that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pandora's box is literally her box, and she just randomly lost like an idiot and left the gate open into Asura's world, which you guys don't know. For the Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Ryu finds the box and he's gone, and Ken's like, where the fuck did he go? Because this woman left her shit somewhere when she visited Street Fighter Universe. And then he went and met Asura, as we all know. I'm not gonna spoil that, but okay, that's enough of that. It's, I know, super weird mini tangent. We're getting into Omega Capcom levels of lore that very few people know, but now you all know. And that'll wrap this up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Oh my god, this is done on the fly. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a really fun one to do. I guess I might do my own version, but I see how you listed it. I get the thought process, but. Good job, guy. Your video, your list, I get it from what you're doing, fair enough, but what I considered a true Canon power level, no, not even close. Because like I said, I already talked about it. Thank you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video. I've been very busy. I finally got better from being sick. And yeah, I'm gonna upload more fun stuff like this. If you guys got any ideas of what you'd like to see a tier list of for Street Fighter, up to Street Fighter 6, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, yada yada, and